Hi, my name is Sonia. I'm 17 years old. My homeland is Yaroslavl, Russia, and now I'm going to share my opinion with you about one really curious topic. Nothing is impossible. The phrase we've heard 1,000 times from everywhere. But is it enough to make it your belief? Do you really believe in yourself or just pay no attention to your real opportunities? If these points are about you, or even if not, I invite you to listen my assumptions about this all-times question. Everyone has his lifetime dream, well, maybe just any desire. Sometimes it's quite clear and possible aim, but there are so many cases when somebody's dream may seem a reachless top. And as a rule, a lot of these people don't know that their dreams may come true, because there is one and only obstacle on their ways – themselves. Our fear of losing something often plays a bad joke on us. That is why we usually consider that we are helpless, our situation is unique and there is absolutely no way for its solution. But is it really so? Maybe your way isn't really full of ups and downs and your fears are a little bit exaggerated. Well, if it doesn't look like that, let me tell you about a man named Nick Vujicic, who is a singer, a speaker, an actor and an author of 4 books. What sound specifically you'd like to ask me? Well, on the first sight, nothing. But can you imagine that this 33-year-old man, who can also go surfing and skateboarding, doesn't have arms and legs? Yes, he was born in Australia with this rare syndrome. In his childhood, he didn't want to live, cause he thought his life was an albatross around his parents' necks. But when Nick was 15, he read a gospel and realized that there was a hope. After several years, he took a journey. In different cities, he performed with speeches where he called people to believe in themselves. Now, he is a world-famous speaker, he's happily married and has 2 absolutely healthy children. Nick Vujicic gives hope to people around all the world, and he is a person who can truly say, nothing is impossible if you want it. Sometimes, because of our fear, we lose a great chance. As for me, I used to be quite hesitant. Each time I had to make a choice, I thought, should I try myself or not? The positive answer could bring me a lot of new opportunities, amazing acquaintances and furthermore such a valuable treasure as experience. But, in spite of all these obvious benefits, I usually said no. I thought, how can I try myself not being absolutely prepared? Everybody is gonna make a laugh at my attempts. There are so many people who are much more better than me. I'll only make a fool of myself, so where is the reason to try? These thoughts were chasing me for years, and I could continue missing chance by chance. But finally I realized how much time I spent on treading water. It's now or never, said Bon Jovi, Adam Gonti and a lot of people who decided it's better to try and regret than not to try and regret anyway. And I thought this thought was brilliant. We have the only one life, so why don't you try all the good things it suggests as much as possible? Even if you don't win, the experience is never odd, is it? Moreover, who knows? Probably you are the next creator of perpetual motion machine or Atlantida's discoverer. Do you know that a lot of all-known inventions, such as Eskimo and plastic, for example, were discovered just by chance? Their creators just didn't lose confidence and put new tests to the life. And, as we see now, they made the good decision. In conclusion, I'd like to remember you one story you've probably heard. One student came to the class later and got one equation as a homework. This equation had never been solved by anyone in the world, and all students who came to the class in time knew about it. And can you imagine how astonished they were when the student brought the solution next day? He was solving it just like if it was an ordinary task. This episode proves that things become impossible only when you believe that they are. So try yourself and remember that nothing can hinder you except yourself. Good luck!